I started storytelling when I was a little girl, and my father and I had this phone game that we would play. We would do like an adaptation of Yogi Bear and Boo Boo on the phone, and I started giving like directions about what the characters should say, and we started adding more characters and started making up stories through that, and puppet shows and all kind of things when I was really young. There's a different feeling that comes with every form of storytelling, or the form of seeing it performed. When I'm actually in front of the page writing something, I'm really critical, and I'm a perfectionist. I have to get it right. I have to, every word, every comma, every sentence, everything has to be just done right. But then I just feel so complete. Like once something is completed, once I finish the story, like it's like a birthing process. I say it's a child, and like if I'm in a rehearsal room and I'm seeing a play being rehearsed with with actors, with the director, that is like the birthing process. It's such an out of body experience just to see the thoughts and the words that were in my head in someone else's hand and in someone else's head, and then they're perceiving it and they're putting their spin on it and they're adding to it what they will, and that's just always a beautiful moment for me. But the best is when after an audience has seen it, and then they have their thoughts and their perceptions and what they've gotten out of it, and I know that I've done the right thing because someone was moved by it or inspired someone to think or to contemplate something or to feel something that they didn't feel before. It's a line from a character in my newest play, short play, entitled Doormats and Other Selfish Conveniences, and I took the inspiration for the play from another poem that I've written a few years ago, and now the story is basically about a young woman who gets taken advantage of by an older man, and he just basically uses her, and there's another character that's observing this whole thing happen, and he's just really disturbed by what he's seeing, and this is where he's voicing to his wife, I'm going to stop them, I'm going to do something about it. It's such a scandal. Word will get out of all the unscrupulous things Lester Foolworthy has done to the poor, innocent Bianca Madison, faithful assistant to the failing James Worthing. And everyone will know it happened here at the annual holiday party where Mr. Worthing's trusted companion, Nolan Del Vecchio, witnessed the entire offense take place and did absolutely nothing to intervene. I'm going back. I show something and frame it in a way that you see someone's hurt or someone's love or someone's passion for something, or the comedy in some sort of a dark moment. It sheds lights on something that people weren't thinking about or that they didn't imagine, or it opens up a mirror and you think, I didn't know that I did that, or I didn't know that I had those thoughts or those perceptions or those opinions. And then it's up to you, like, am I going to change that about myself, or am I just going to live with it, or am I aware of it now, and am I going to control it? Or you may not care, and you just may think the same thing that you thought before, but I still like to give people the option of looking at themselves. And nothing's been more moving so far than when someone's told me that a poem of mine reminded them, helped them get through like a breakup, or helped them deal with a parent that they lost, because I lost my mother. I can't, it's invaluable. I can't describe it. Like I said, like I really want to draw attention to the way that we look at our behavior and hope that we make some changes, because I feel like if we were aware of some of the things that we do or say, or some of the privileges that we underappreciate or take for granted, I think that we would do something about it, especially on very many scales, just on a personal scale, just looking at yourself and making those changes. But then when you broaden that out to your family, to your community, to your peers, when you just identify the things about anything, about behavior, about the environment, about the climate of what's happening in your own community, in your own space, and you look at that and you take that into account and you make changes based on the things that are being swept under the rug, then I think that we have something there, and that's what I hope to do on interpersonal levels, through performance, TV, film, theater, dance. I want to do dance pieces. Just want it to be as many audiences as possible.
I hurt myself again, trying to be with you. I guess it's never gonna be.
How you find time to waste, most ever marvels. Living in amazing days, running to the end with amazing graces, amazing races we win. It's amazing how we manifest it from paper and pen. That creativity in the spaces we in. Let the future begin now. I'm beaming like I'm battling dim of the night. See my light shine from the sun that's within. Nostalgic tendencies have begun to breathe life in the dry bones in the industry.